Now, you know, in Charlottesville, they had the situation where a neo-Nazi ran over 20 people, actually ran over a lot of people, injured 19 and killed Heather Heyer. And everybody was outraged by it, with the possible and notable exception of Donald Trump. But a lot of Republicans did the right thing. They said the right words, and unlike Trump, they came out and called out the fascists for what they were. But if you didn't know, there have been Republicans all across the country who have actually proposed legislation to make it legal to run over people if they're protesting. Now, they say that it's unintentional, but with a serious wink thrown in there. So let me give you a couple of examples. The Intercept wrote about this, Zed Jelani and Lee Fong. In Texas, for example, State Representative Pat Fallon introduced a bill to limit the liability of motorists responsible for hitting individuals who are, quote, blocking traffic in a public right-of-way while participating in a protest or demonstration. The Combined Law Enforcement Association of Texas, that's CLEAT, a statewide coalition of municipal and county police associations, lists Fallon's bill among legislation supported by CLEAT. By the way, CLEAT as in we step on you and leave our cleat marks. So that's really subtle. Anyway, when Representative Pat Fallon in Texas was asked about this, Jesus, man, this bill would make it legal to run over protesters. He still stands by the bill and says, oh, no, this is if you unintentionally run over protesters, wink. But don't worry, you still won't be held liable. They're not alone. North Carolina's version of the immunity bill, HB 330, passed the lower chamber of the legislature in April. The text of this bill says that a person driving an automobile who's exercising due care and injures another person who's participating in a protest or demonstration and is blocking traffic in a public right-of-way is immune from civil liability for the injury. By the way, in Charlottesville, the people who were protesting had the counter-protesters of the Nazis had every right to be there. They had permits, but they were on a place where you could drive a car. That's why the Nazi guy drove the car and hit them. So according to these bills, because well, I mean, it was kind of a road. It was an alleyway. It was a road. And I mean, I don't know, maybe he was trying to, this is the Nazi excuse, by the way, they literally said this. Maybe he was trying to get away from those scary, violent counter-protesters like Donald Trump said. He said the counter-protesters were violent. And so, hey, if he ran into them the way that he did, if this bill passed in the lower chamber of North Carolina's legislature was to be in effect, they'd say not guilty. You had to, why? Look, think about this, right? If all they cared about was making sure that people are safe on highways, why wouldn't they say, hey, if you go on a highway and someone runs into you, it's partially your fault. Now, I wouldn't agree with that either. Don't run over anybody. Take all care, not just a little bit of care. But they didn't say that. They specifically pointed out protesters. If you see protesters on a road, we're gonna hold you, we're gonna give you immunity so you're not held liable for running them over. These bills are monstrous. Here's Florida. In Florida, State Senator George Gaynor sponsored SB 1096, a bill that limits liability for motorists responsible for the unintentional injury or death of protesters obstructing traffic. The Florida State Fraternal Order of Police, an association that represents 22,000 law enforcement personnel in the state, held a press conference to support the Gaynor bill. And in all of these instances, the people who propose these bills have not backed away from them. And look, those are cops, and 22,000 of them, and it's not a few bad apples, saying, you see protesters on the road, why not just run them over? So hey, we want to call the people in Charlottesville fascists who killed Heather Heyer? Well, that's literal, and there's no question about that. But what do you call the people who want to make that legal? There's an argument to be made that you call them something worse. Now, these bills did not pass. And by the way, if you're wondering, hey, Cenk, you said they're winks. Are you sure about that? Now, let's go to a different instance here to give you a sense of the mindset. In Massachusetts, a police officer cheered on Heyer's death over the weekend, posting on Facebook, ha, 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 love this, maybe people shouldn't block roadways. And North Dakota also considered this. In fact, similar bills have been proposed in Rhode Island, North Carolina, Tennessee, and North Dakota. In North Dakota, it's because there was protesters who were saying, hey, don't do drilling here. It's likely to pollute the river that it's going under. In fact, There's leaks all the time. There's been leaks since then. And if it gets into the waterways, it could poison us all. The North Dakota Republicans were like, oh, great. If they're trying to protect the waterways, make sure you run them over. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll give you immunity if you happen to run them over on the road. If we see it with our own eyes, it's so uncomfortable, we're gonna have to call it fascist. But if we pass it as a law, then hey, it's legal to be a fascist. These are grotesque. Luckily, none of these have passed so far, but the Republicans, and they are all Republicans, who propose these bills are unrepentant and want to keep on going and actually get them into law at some point. TYT membership gets you commercial-free Young Turks. Download it, stream it, podcast it, get all the network shows, and support independent media. TYTnetwork.com/join.